BowTieSecurityGuy security guy here, rocking a Project Good apparel shirt. This is probably one of my favorites that they've got. If you haven't checked out Project Good apparel, you totally should. They make awesome shirts. They're made out of bottle blend material. They've got an eyeglass cleaner in them, which I thought I would never use, but use all the time. And 10% of all your purchases go to different charities, which is even cooler. So you get to look good, you get to feel good, and you get to do good, which is really what their message is all about. And then also, if you use promo code BowTie, you get 10% off your first order. So 10% off and 10% go back to the charity. Just an awesome group, and one that I'm really excited to work with. And you should totally check them out. Now, let's get to the video at hand today. One of the things I wanted to talk about is job scams. They are becoming more and more rampant, and they're going to get worse when the holidays start getting close, because people are going to get more and more desperate. Those who are unemployed are going to be looking for any job, and these companies know that, and these scammers know that. So let's talk about the warning signs and things you should look for. The first thing is anyone who contacts you and offers you a job is most likely a scam. I know that sounds super crazy because there's recruiters who reach out. Awesome. Do research. Make sure that they're a legitimate recruiter. Make sure that their profile's been validated. You can go into LinkedIn, go into their profile, click the three little dots, and you can go to their about, and you can see whether or not it's a validated profile with their ID or whether it was validated with a work email address. Look at their post history. See how many posts that they make. See the comments that they make. Look at how they engage with their audience. Perhaps they are legit, but do yourself the favor of assuming everyone who contacts you is not. Unfortunately, just this year alone, I've investigated 10 or 15 fake job offers to mentees, and it's disheartening to say the least to have one of my mentees be so excited about a job offer and then them say, hey, can you take a look at it before I sign? And I start to dig in, and I know immediately that it's a scam, and I just feel awful because I have to tell them that, hey, this is not a real job. This is somebody trying to steal your information. This is somebody trying to get you to work at some sort of like sweatshop type location until they burn you out. So the first thing I want you to do when any company offers you a job is look at the LinkedIn profile, look at the person, see if that looks legit. Okay, cool, that checks out. Get the company name, get the job description directly from the employer, and then make sure that the website you're applying for the job, because you should be applying for it, is like a Workday website or a legitimate website for the business. Once you've validated those, take the business name, then type plus in the word Reddit, and then see what comes up. You'll see multiple people who've complained about, hostile work environments, terrible work environments, offered me this, was a bait and switch. You'll get a lot of great information from Redditors who fell for the same thing or almost fell for the same thing, who want to make sure others don't fall for it. If all of those things check out and you're still concerned and you still don't fully trust it, feel free to hit me up. I'm happy to help anyone research a company. I'll take the time and help you look just to make sure people don't get scammed. Because right now, man, it is just nasty outside in this job market. And the way that employers are treating people, the way that companies are treating, possible hires, it's just wrong. And if I can do anything to help, I definitely will. So there's a few common ones that are going around that I wanted to specifically talk about. One is we're going to send you money to buy your equipment. So you go through, you fill out all the paperwork, everything seems legit. They send you a check for $2,000, and they go, oh, hey, sorry, we sent you a check for $2,000. Go ahead and cash that. Send us back $500. We sent you too much. This is a pretty common scam. This is two separate transactions. So the first one is you depositing a stolen or a fraudulent check into your bank account. It takes probably 5 to 7 days for that check to clear. But by that time, they've already asked you to send back money via Western Union, via Cash App, via Zeal, just so they can take care of it quickly and it won't hold up your getting hired. You jump on that immediately because, hey, you don't want to start off on a bad note. You send $500 and then all of a sudden You get a message from your bank says, hey, that check that you tried to cash was fraudulent. Now you're out $500. And you already didn't have a lot of money because you've been struggling for a while. So be mindful. When somebody sends you a check to buy equipment, it is most likely a scam. Smaller businesses still do that occasionally, but most of them all expense it, and there you would pay for it on your credit card, then you would expense it with the business. The other scam is the certificate scam. You're new to cyber, they'll tell you that they'll give you all these certificates, and all you have to do is, take care of these things, work for them for a year, and it's $5,000 up front. Any job that makes you pay money up front to either apply or to do anything related to staying employed with them or to help pay for certificates that you'll get back later is trying to trap you into a job that's horrific. They know they're going to work you to death. They know they're going to work you obscene hours. They know they're going to do these things to you. Sometimes there's another process on top of that that's a compounding scam where they will start with a very easy, like, we'll help you get your A plus, we'll help you come in, you'll work for us, and we'll help you out. Then it turns into, hey, for 20,000 more dollars, we'll get you to that next level. We'll get you your net plus, we'll get you your CISSP, we'll take care of all that. We'll get you all the experience you need. You just need to give us 2 years, and you'll sign a contract that says you're going to stay with them for 2 years. In the contract, there's very fine print that says if you leave within that 2 years, you owe that money back. They basically trap you into the job, or if you decide to leave, you have to pay them out $40,000 or $50,000. I've seen that one pretty common. So I'm not saying these things to dissuade you. I'm saying these things to help you keep your mind when you get that job offer. Get really excited, but do your research, do your due diligence, make sure that you're taking the time to validate the employer, validate that they're legitimate, doing searches on Google, looking on Reddit, figuring out what type of place it is to work. Look at Glassdoor, look at all of the different places like Blind, and read the reviews before you agree to anything. Because, yep, that's great. You're going to get paid, but you're also going to be working yourself to death. You're going to be working overnights. You're going to be treated like absolute garbage. You're going to be set up to fail specifically so they don't have to pay out any of the money that they promised you or any of the certs that they promised you. And they're going to burn you until you quit. There's a lot of companies that are doing that right now, and they're taking advantage of people. So please, please stay safe and good luck out there.